What if the secret to a longer, healthier life wasn't a pill, but a conversation? What if connecting generations could literally rewind the clock on your cells? For decades, we've viewed aging as an inevitable slide into decline, a relentless process marked by fading memory, increased fragility, and a growing vulnerability to illness. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if the key to slowing, or even reversing, some of these age-related changes lies not in futuristic science, but in the most fundamental human need: connection? Today, we are diving deep into groundbreaking research that reveals how the simple act of genuine intergenerational bonding acts as a powerful biological intervention, creating a cellular fountain of youth that benefits both seniors and youth. Aging isn't just about wrinkles or gray hair. It's a profound cellular phenomenon. At its core, it's characterized by a gradual breakdown of our body's most basic units, leading to a decline in cognitive function, a weakened immune system, and an increased susceptibility to a whole host of chronic diseases. For a long time, the prevailing wisdom was that this process was largely irreversible, a one-way street. However, recent studies are highlighting a truly fascinating connection between our social lives, particularly meaningful interactions across different age groups, and the actual reversal of some of these age-related processes at a cellular level. It turns out that consistent face-to-face interaction between seniors and youth isn't just heartwarming. It's a powerful biological trigger that sets off a cascade of beneficial cellular events within our bodies. Think of it as a subtle yet profound rewiring. At the very heart of this incredible phenomenon is a tiny yet mighty molecule often dubbed the love hormone, oxytocin. You've probably heard of it in the context of bonding between parents and children or romantic partners. But its role extends far beyond that. When seniors and youth engage in frequent, meaningful intergenerational interactions, whether it's through mentorship programs, shared hobbies, reading together, or even just regular simple conversation, oxytocin is stimulated and released, not just in one person, but in both. It's a two-way street of chemical well-being. This surge of oxytocin isn't just making people feel good. It's having a profound and measurable impact on cellular health, specifically targeting something called telomeres. Imagine your DNA, the blueprint of your life, as shoelaces. Now, imagine the little plastic tips on the ends of those shoelaces. Those tips prevent the laces from fraying and unraveling. In our cells, these protective caps on the ends of our chromosomes are called telomeres. Every time a cell divides, these telomeres get a little bit shorter. As we age, they naturally shorten, much like those shoelace tips wearing down. When telomeres become too short, cells can no longer divide effectively, leading to cellular aging, dysfunction, and an increased risk for age-related diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Short telomeres are essentially a cellular countdown clock. This is where oxytocin steps in, like a cellular repair crew. Research indicates that elevated levels of oxytocin, stimulated by these vibrant intergenerational connections, promote the activity of an enzyme called telomerase. This enzyme is crucial because it can actually repair and even lengthen telomeres. Effectively, oxytocin helps to slow down this natural shortening process, and in some cases, it can even reverse some of the damage, essentially slowing down the aging process at a fundamental genetic level. It's not just theory. Studies have shown a direct correlation between social support, oxytocin levels, and telomere length, painting a clear picture of how connection translates to cellular longevity. Now let's turn our attention to the brain, the command center of our being. While telomeres are critical, what about our mental sharpness, our ability to think clearly, learn new things, and manage our emotions? The impact of intergenerational engagement here is equally striking. Brain imaging studies have begun to illuminate the stark differences in neural activity between isolated seniors and those actively engaged in mentorship and regular interaction with younger generations. Consider the brain activity of seniors who lack consistent social interaction. These individuals often exhibit patterns indicative of cognitive decline. Their brain scans might show reduced activity in key areas responsible for memory formation, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. They're also often more vulnerable to neuroinflammation, a chronic, low-grade inflammation in the brain that acts like a slow burn, damaging neural tissue over time and accelerating conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It's a vicious cycle where isolation feeds into cognitive decline, and cognitive decline makes social engagement even harder. Their brains are, in a sense, running on fewer cylinders, more susceptible to the wear and tear of time. Contrast this with seniors who are actively involved in mentorship programs or maintain regular, meaningful interactions with youth. Their brain activity tells a completely different story. Imaging reveals increased activity in those very same brain regions that show decline in isolated individuals. We see greater engagement in areas associated with memory recall, critical thinking, learning new skills, and robust emotional regulation. It's as if these interactions act as a workout for the brain, keeping neural pathways active and agile. This isn't just about feeling better, it suggests a powerful protective effect against age-related cognitive decline. The mental stimulation of teaching, listening, sharing experiences, and even just navigating the different perspectives of a younger generation keeps the brain engaged and adaptable. It builds cognitive resilience, creating a buffer against the slow erosion of mental acuity that often accompanies aging. It's like building a strong, flexible mental muscle through consistent, purposeful use. The exciting part is how these individual benefits converge. The chemical shifts induced by consistent intergenerational bonding create a powerful, multi-layered protective buffer against the ravages of aging, both physically and cognitively. It's not just a single mechanism, but a symphony of beneficial biological responses. We're talking about the combined effects of oxytocin release, which we've already discussed for its role in telomere repair and lengthening, alongside the profound cognitive stabilization observed in engaged seniors. But it goes deeper. This enhanced social engagement, the purposeful interaction with youth, also leads to a significant reduction in neuroinflammation. Remember that slow-burning brain damage? Intergenerational interaction appears to dampen that inflammatory response, protecting neurons and pathways from chronic stress. This reduction in neuroinflammation is absolutely crucial, as it's a key driver of many age-related neurodegenerative diseases. By calming this internal storm, we're essentially pulling the rug out from under conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, making the brain a less hospitable environment for their progression. Furthermore, this cellular rejuvenation strengthens the body's overall defenses. When telomeres are healthier, cells function better, the immune system is more robust, and the body becomes more resilient to chronic diseases. This isn't just about adding years to life, but adding life to years. Imagine a fortified cellular system, better equipped to fight off infections, repair damage, and maintain optimal function across all organ systems. This interwoven web of benefits, from cellular repair to brain protection, creates a holistic shield that promotes not just overall health, but also extends longevity with a higher quality of life. The impact of these chemical shifts is truly profound, moving beyond mere anecdotal evidence to concrete, measurable changes within our very biology. It's a testament to the idea that our social connections are not just a luxury, but a fundamental biological necessity for healthy aging. So, what does all this mean for us? It means the simple act of connecting, truly connecting with youth, offers a powerful and accessible intervention against the cellular processes of aging. This isn't some futuristic, expensive therapy. It's about recognizing the profound biological power of human interaction. Fostering intergenerational bonds, whether in families, schools, or community programs, harnesses the innate power of oxytocin to repair telomeres, to stabilize cognitive function, and to build a robust defense against neuroinflammation and other age-related diseases. It's a powerful, natural pathway to a healthier and more vibrant future for seniors and, frankly, for everyone involved. Investing in these connections is investing in our collective well-being, paving the way for a society where wisdom and youth don't just coexist, but mutually thrive on a cellular level. If you found this fascinating, hit the subscribe button for more deep dives into the science of well-being.